Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Electrician charged following cocaine seizure. A Manchester man has been arrested and charged following the seizure of more than $10 million worth of cocaine in Old Harbour, St. Catherine on Thursday. 36-year-old electrician Andrew Walcott of Clarkston is charged with possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, trafficking cocaine, and possession of criminal property. The police say about 2:30 p.m. on Thursday, narcotics detectives supported by the St. Catherine South Police carried out an anti-narcotics operation at West Street Cottage Complex in Old Harbour, where a Nissan motor car was intercepted. The driver, Walcott, was the only occupant. The vehicle was searched and two regular parcels containing a white solid substance resembling cocaine reportedly found. Cash totaling $10,000 was also reportedly found. The vehicle, cash, and drugs were seized and Walcott taken into custody. Walcott was later charged. Charles Arcade vendors on lookout for more attacks. The shooting of a man just outside Pernod Charles Arcade on Church Street, downtown Kingston, last Tuesday morning has caused vendors who sell inside and on the outskirts of the arcade to be on the lookout for more surprise attacks. In the midst of that, they are also still trying to attract customers and make sales. The man who was shot was taken to hospital where he is still being treated. According to the Jamaica Constabulary Force Corporate Communications Unit, the incident occurred minutes after 9 a.m. Reports were that the man was standing outside the arcade when he was pounced upon and shot, sending people nearby scampering to safety. Many of the vendors expressed that they were happy they had not yet arrived at the location when the shooting occurred. One woman told reporters that she was glad she wasn't around because she could not have bothered with the running up and down and trying to dodge bullets. One man secretly shared that the person who was shot is considered to be a hustler who frequents the area. The man said he did not know much about the injured man, but claimed that some of the people who said they were not present at the scene of the shooting were actually there. According to him, they are just refusing to comment due to fear of possible repercussions if they share any information. Fear was written all over the faces of some of the people who spoke with reporters. However, they expressed that they were not going to allow the incident to stop them from going out and try to earn. At the same time, they acknowledge that they need to be careful and vigilant when operating in this space. The man them shoot is a hustler, but just there so I go and look out our eyes. Everything is good otherwise, one man told reporters. Another man tried to explain why many of the vendors were showing signs of fear, saying that people are going to be afraid from a man get shot. His colleague said people are going to be scared and on the lookout, but at the same time, this is not the first something like this happened down here. It's a regular thing. 10 killed in motor vehicle crashes during week end November 17, with deaths now at 360 since January. 10 people perished in motor vehicle crashes during the weekend Friday, November 17, according to the Island Traffic Authority and the Ministry of Transport Road Safety Unit. Among those killed during the week under review are the 5 who were traveling in the ill-fated Toyota Noah taxi about 3:30 p.m. on Monday, November 13, along the Buffalo's Main Road in Westmoreland. According to the RSU, the public passenger vehicle collided with a motor truck exiting the roadway onto the right embankment, where it had a frontal collision with the huge tree. Several passengers suffered injuries and 5 were pronounced dead at the Savannah Lamar Hospital. Those killed were 4 females whose ages are 65, 54, 39, and 15, and a male whose age is unknown. Those killed in separate accidents during the past week included 2 private motor vehicle car drivers, 1 private motor car passenger, the driver of a commercial motor vehicle, and a pedal cyclist. Meanwhile, a total of 360 people were killed in 328 fatal crashes as of November 17, according to the latest statistics listed by the RSU on Friday. This represents a 10% decrease in fatal crashes and a 14% decrease in fatalities when compared with the similar period in 2022. To date, males and females account for 87% and 13% respectively on the road fatalities as of November 17. Samuda enters Shahini land and oh how the Labour rights love him. It was obvious from the comments among Jamaica Labour Party supporters in St. Ann Northeastern last Sunday night that they adore Senator Matty Samuda probably as much as they came to love their now deceased Member of Parliament Shahini Robinson. Matty we want, came the demand from the Laborites packed inside Marcus Garvey High School auditorium in St. Ann Bay. Each time, MC Xavier Means started to introduce a new speaker at the constituency conference. "You'll soon hear from him," Main, the Member of Parliament for St. Ann Southwestern, replied with a smile. Samuda, who had done some perspective in the constituency for a few months, but really hit the ground heavily in July, had not yet got to the venue. However, had he been there, he would have been deeply touched, as the accolades and strong expressions of support flowed like an unending stream in Shahini land, where the mere mention of her name triggered wild celebration or expressions of respect among Laborites. The constituencies for councillors: Geneva Garden Bailey, Limehall Division, Dallas Dickens St. Anne's Bay Division, Michael Bill Nevis, Ocharis Division, and Ian Isaacs Exchange Division, were front and center among the throng of speakers declaring what emerged as a clear consensus that Samuda is the best person to preserve Robinson's legacy. Robinson came to national prominence when she won the 2001 by-election to end the stronghold by then the governing People's National Party had on the constituency. She never lost an election since she was developed an extremely strong bond with the constituents, the majority of whom she knew on a first-hand basis. Over the years, she served in various positions in the government, among those State Minister of the Office of the Prime Minister, State Minister of the Ministry of Transport and Works, and Minister of Labour and Social Security. In 2018, news emerged that she was ailing from cancer, for which she was receiving treatment. However, 2 years later, on May 29, 2020, she passed. The devastating news was met with heartfelt sorrow for the people on both sides of the political divide. Attorney Marcia Smith was eventually chosen by the Jamaica Labour Party to contest the seat in the September 2020 general election, but although she beat the PNP's Keith Brown by more than 4,000 votes, she fell out of favour with constituents who demanded that Prime Minister and the JLP leader Andrew Holness replaced her. Holness got a reminder of this discontent on Sunday night as he spoke to the democratic process engaged by the party to choose a new candidate and acknowledged Smith for her efforts in the constituents. "No, no," the Laborites shouted at the mention of her name. Andrew Holness then said, "Allow me to pick up Senator Matthew Samuda," with loud cheers. "I consider him my younger brother. Matthew is a natural politician," he added, then explained that before Robinson passed, they both considered Samuda a good replacement. "Yes, sir," some people in the crowd replied. "But he was not yet ready or available at the time. But my mother always said, nothing before its time. I know he will do well here," stated Holness. The yes came with enthusiastic response from the crowd. "First of all, he is very well organized. He wants to get things done," the JLP leader continued. "He is resourceful. It's one thing to say that I will do, and it's one thing to try, but it is a whole different ball game to get it done. So the organized person, the person with the ambition, the vision, and the mission must also be resourceful. They must be able to mobilize to get things done, and that is Matthew Samuda," Andreas Holness stated. "Oh yes," the crowd responds. "But the most important characteristics of good representative is that he is empathetic. He can understand the suffering, the pain, the desires, needs, aspirations of the people, put together the plan, coordinate the plan into action, find the resources, and satisfy the needs of the people. I am satisfied that Matthew Samuda will be a very good representative for all the people of North East St. Ann," Holness declared to loud, sustained applause. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell